Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bleached. I'm your host, Voyage, joined with the producer yet again. We're back, and I have to say, I've been thinking all week about a story that you're going to tell us about these Mountain Dew drinks.
So there's an image that has floated around the internet. It's a chart that various cocktails made from different flavors of Mountain Dew at different types of alcohol. So you have all your flavors, you got your original Voltage, Code Red, Baja Blast, and you mix it with vodka, tequila, rum, whiskey, and wine with a question mark, and then this hilarious name, so wacky. Who would ever drink these? It's like a Voltage and rum is Gamer's Holiday, and vodka Code Red is Blood Cherry. So me and my friends, we do like a big New Year's Eve party every year. And so one year we decided, hey, let's do all the Mountain Dew drinks. I don't typically drink, but New Year's Eve is the one exception. So yeah, we got a little wacky with it. We went on a quest. We acquired as many Mountain Dew flavors as possible. And here in Canada, we don't get all the like seasonal varieties and all the different flavors. So we had to go to like a specialty candy store that imports it from the US.
Did you do the one with the wine?
We did not. We brought a bottle
terrible.
of wine to this awful VRBO that we had rented, and there was no bottle opener. Because we figured, a house would have a bottle opener. No. So we were unfortunately not able to do the wine.
Amateur hour.
Yeah, so it turns out when you mix very sugary caffeinated soda with alcohol, and this is, again, someone who doesn't drink often, so I already don't really like the taste of alcohol, but it's not very good usually.
Well, last week we were talking about pickled stuff, so I got some pickle juice. Now, I didn't actually have any like dill pickles, so this has got garlic in it, which is going to make it that much better.
Yeah, that's a rough one for sure.
But then I also got the Baja Blast Mountain Dew, as well as we got some Spark Raspberry Lemonade Mountain Dew. I picked the most colorful ones I could find. That's not true. Like Code Red was there, but I picked the unique ones.
Code Red. What can you say about Code Red? It definitely tastes of red.
So I got myself a little some little mixing things here, and then to top it all off, we got some good old-fashioned Calgary rye whiskey.
Cal and Gary's rye whiskey.
That's a sound right there. So what was if I had Mountain Dew Baja Blast and whiskey, what's that called?
That is a great question. Baja Blast and whiskey is a Tex-Mix.
A Tex-Mix. Because Baja Blast is
that's the Taco
Bell flavor, right?
Taco Bell, exclusive Taco Bell flavor. You can just get it anywhere now.
Yeah, it says Taco Bell on the side.
Yeah, because they're all owned by the same brand.
Oh, that is a very sweet smell.
Yeah.
What should I do? I'll just do half and half.
Yeah, we did like typically like a shot of, or typically we do more the Mountain Dew, but if you're just going for the pure taste experience,
I'm gonna do half of a half, quarter shot of this.
So what's the ratio? It's 2-1.
2-1.
Mountain Dew
to
whiskey 1
to whiskey. Give it a little swirl.
Unfortunately, in America or in Canada,
Actually,
we can't find the hard Mountain Dew seltzer, so you won't get to experience the beauty that is a You Fucked Up.
Oh, that sounds.
Which is
good,
a Mountain Dew hard seltzer mixed with any other alcohol.
I have to say, this smells way better now that the sweetness has been cut out of it. All right,
bottoms up.
Cheers. I mean, it's kind of what you'd expect.
Yeah.
It really, I'm surprised at how much it diffuses the flavor.
Yeah, it kind of cuts
the alcohol.
Sweetness. Or
like the alcohol doesn't taste like anything, but then it kind of just makes it taste like watery Mountain Dew.
That was kind of our experience with a lot of them because the flavor, like on these Mountain Dews, are just so strong. We had some particularly gross tequila though that you could not mask the flavor of. That was really bad.
All right, so what was this one? The Spark Raspberry Lemonade?
That is Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. Did the monster. Did the monster
Yeah.
mash.
Oh.
Spilled a bit. That's okay.
So you didn't get any of the fun ones. Like you could have had a melon and vodka is Kirby's Piss. That's fun. Livewire and wine is Mimosa 2, the sequel to Mimosa.
All right. So this is
Thumbs up.
the Monster Mash.
He's doing the Monster
Cheers.
Mash.
I don't know what to say. Not great still. You do get a little more of that whiskey flavor. But yeah, no, nothing to write home about, I have to say. Mountain Dew is not,
It's not a great mixer.
I mean, it's not a great drink.
Well, yeah. And also, you're mixing caffeine and alcohol, which is always,
I mean, yeah,
I will
but
say, one
that's
of my
pretty
friends-
much all. I mean, does Mountain Dew have more caffeine than?
It has a little. It depends on what flavor. It has a little more than like a Coke.
Okay. So, but I
um,
mean, rum and Cokes.
Yeah, my friend, because you
Minty.
can't get a Mountain Dew energy drink, and one of my friends did do that. He was the only one to drink one of those. Not great, and then he felt really not good the next day. So probably not a great idea.
Sounds like a Four Loko situation.
Yeah, that is outlawed.
I do like that they still allow the Jaeger bombs, which is Jägermeister in Red Bull.
Yeah,
Like they're not allowed to serve it, so then they just serve it like
hey,
serve
you
the
do whatever
cup
you want with
the,
these two.
with the inside.
We're not going to be held responsible.
Classic. All right, well, now time for the what's it called? All I could think of is pickleball, but I know that's not
Pickleback?
Pickleback.
Yeah.
I just thought of pickleball. Although, maybe they could make a pickleball pickleback. And then that could be like you know how they have the beer leagues
Yeah.
and stuff? That could be like that sports beer league.
So technically, this is coming from Wikipedia, a pickleback is a type of shot wherein a shot of liquor is chased by pickle brine.
Yeah, which is what I'm doing.
I, for some reason, thought you put the pickle brine in with the alcohol,
Nah.
which sounds very unpleasant.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. But we're doing it for the people. I
think
read
you should
some
do
reviews
pickle
and a lot
Mountain
of...
Dew back.
What's that, sorry?
Do a pickle Mountain Dew back. You do a shot of pickle, shot of Dew.
I don't have enough glasses
Well,
for that. Although I can just drink it out of the bottle. Wait, so I do a shot of what first?
You do the whiskey, then the
Whiskey.
pickle, then the Dew.
I feel like that's going to just ruin the flavor of the
Hey, it's your life.
pickleback. Oh, God. Oh, it's pungent. Ooh, it's smelly back here now. Goodness.
Alternatively, the shot can be chased by a bite of a pickle, generally a whole dill pickle.
All right. This is the first known not live, viewing of a pickle pickleback. What is it?
Pickle Dew back.
Pickle back. That sounds like a song. Pickle
Sounds
back.
like a great band.
All right. Well, cheers. I'm gonna get ready. Ready, and go. Yummy. Oh, God, that was worse. Okay. Honestly, Mountain Dew has never been like that refreshing to me. Never really liked it, but
Not a true gamer.
that cut through. That cut through and made that dill. I don't know. It just feels like everything that mixes with Mountain Dew just like loses 90% of the flavor.
Well, when you have such an intense flavor as Mountain Dew, anything compares.
I mean, it's like so sugary
Yeah.
that it just
It just
takes
overpowers.
over
Yeah.
everything else. that's going. Anyways, that's our little rendition of whatever happened last week. So thanks for tuning into that. That was enjoyable. Moving on, I had some takes on electric vehicles.
Great.
And I wanted to say that all of the things I'm going to say, please take it with a grain of salt. And by grain, I mean please take it with a brick of salt. I have a big block of
he has
salt.
Oh,
Yeah.
so now we got a Gallagher show going on.
Isn't
Perfect.
it funny? I came up with that because I knew we had this big ass block of salt here, and I don't know where it's from. I don't really know what it's used for, but I figured it'd be funny. Lovely. How does she look?
Great.
Salty? What do you use a big block of salt like that for?
I probably
Do you know?
Probably someone at the Rock and Gem show would know.
I assumed.
Is it not a salt lamp, or is it just a block of salt?
No, I think it's for cooking.
Well,
But I also like the one thing that I thought was like, oh, you would like put meat on it.
Yeah.
But then I feel like you couldn't reuse it then.
No, no idea.
So unless salt, if anyone knows what a block of salt like that is used for, let me know. I would love to.
Do you have
know.
any like cows nearby? They could like lick on it.
No, but funny story. So the area I'm in has kind of like a little wooded path behind it, and there's a lot of moose here, especially in the winter. They have their baby moose.
Calves.
So this calf walks around my car and he's licking my car. Like, this is the middle of the night, licking my car, licking all the salt, because we have a lot of salt on the roads here. And then seeing all of his tongue marks all along the side of my car. So that was fun. So back to EV cars. I had watched an episode of Hank Green's, I don't know what his channel is. He was talking about how, I guess there's this huge debate with people saying that EV cars are actually creating more waste than gas-powered vehicles, and everyone's going back and forth. The topic he was kind of talking about was the fact that since EV cars are heavier, people are saying that they burn more rubber, and that a lot of that is actually the pollution that's getting into the air, microplastics, yada, yada, yada. So he mentions the fact that most of the microplastics are actually caused by, I guess, more intense driving. So when you gun it at a light, or
Every person driving in my neighborhood.
spin the wheels and that kind of stuff. Like, that's
in the
obviously
morning.
burning an awful lot more rubber. And then people assume that because it's an EV car, it has a lot more torque, right? Those things are fast off the line. He didn't really mention the fact that these cars are so much smarter. And so now they have so many features in them that just don't allow you to spin your tires.
Yeah.
Right? Like traction control. Also, they're heavier, so the amount of torque you would need to spin a tire like that, I don't think that adding any weight to these vehicles is really going to do much in terms of making more microplastics. And then this got me on the train of thought of what else people are arguing about EV vehicles. And one of the biggest things that people are saying is to create electricity, most of that energy is created by fossil fuel plants, right?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily like your wind farms and all these natural things that are creating this energy. It's burning fuel to create energy. So I would say to that, and I'm not in the camp of that electric vehicles are better than gas-powered vehicles. I just think that this is an odd argument, because if you think about where most of the fuel is burned, it's in the center of the city, stop-go traffic. You're way more efficient on a highway than you are in the inner city, right? Whereas these plants that are making the electricity, they're running probably at the highest end
Yeah.
of
The power plant that's giving you power to your house is way more efficient than your car's engine.
Yeah, and that it will ever be.
Yeah.
Right? And then you could counter that by saying that, like, the electric vehicle is also using more energy stopping and starting than it is, say, on a highway. But I would counter that by saying that the way we use electricity is way more refined than the way we use gas. Like, we have been building computers that are so much smarter than a petrol engine. I would say that the electric engines, motors, are more efficient. So all in all, I would say that they're using less energy, less fossil fuels.
I mean, ultimately, the real solution is just to build a damn city where I don't need a car. I could just take the bus. Ugh, world that'd be.
My biggest thing is that, like, a lot of people are saying these things, but then also you notice that the highest selling vehicles are like the Ford F-150. Like, why does everyone need a pickup truck?
This baffles me to this day. I do not understand why, if you are not hauling big pieces of lumber, why you would ever buy a pickup truck. It's so much more expensive. It's so much more inefficient. Like, I just do not understand this.
And also deadlier.
Yeah, well,
you know?
that's it.
If everyone has a pickup truck rather than a sedan, you know, you get hit by that, dead.
But then you're safer. So my safety is the most important.
Yeah.
If everyone else is going to have a pickup truck, then I should have a pickup truck.
If everyone has sedans.
And if everyone's super, then no one is.
Again, it is the highest
Yeah, the F-150.
selling truck. So get yours today.
Yeah. Get the Lightning one. There you go. EV.
Get the Lightning. That's another thing. The Ford Lightning, the new one that's come out, is like the complete opposite of what the Ford Lightning used to be. Like, the Ford Lightning was kind of this cool racing truck, and then now they're like, oh wait, Lightning, electricity, you know, just like the Mustang.
The new Mustang's so ugly.
How can they bring out a Mustang?
Oh my god.
That's a compact SUV,
Oh,
and it's electric. Like, that goes
so
against
ugly.
everything that anyone
Just
wants.
make it a different car.
Yeah, call it the Ford Pony or something. I don't know. But, like, why would you name it the Mustang? I don't know.
Really, at the end of the day, what you should be getting is a used Subaru Sandbar.
I do like K trucks.
Yeah. Or a Daihatsu.
We should all get K trucks.
Get weird Japanese vehicles.
Yeah.
And we should all drive on the right hand.
But
Or have right hand drive.
yeah, right-hand drive
Driving on the left.
on the right side of the road. Just so that everything is the wrong way.
Yeah. It's just annoying, like, you can't get a car like that in North America. Like, I don't want a super big vehicle. I want something nice and small. Have you
And
seen
they're
the
not
parking spaces?
Yeah, they're not making other things bigger. I mean,
No.
I guess new roads that they're building.
You should see the roads near my house. You could do a full 360 without, like, in like a F-150, no problem. It is ridiculous. These
Yeah.
are residential roads. Why are there 4 lanes?
Yeah. Well, because they're building monster trucks.
Yeah.
So I was driving a pickup truck the other day, and
Part of the problem.
oh my god, it was like the amount of I felt like I was in a fighter jets.
Oh, it is fun. I will give you that.
I mean, no, it wasn't fun. There were too many buttons.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I like being high up. I do enjoy that.
No, it was fun being high up, but
Being
I
in a
mean,
big
no, it was
vehicle.
like the cockpit. Like,
Yeah.
there was buttons on the roof. There was I couldn't figure out how to just turn the fan on.
Yeah.
You look for the red and blue.
Yeah.
And then you look next to the red and blue thing, and that's usually where the fan is. But no, I couldn't find it. They tell you need to focus on the road more. It's like, well, why are you putting literally massive iPads in cars?
Like, I would never get a car that, like, everything is touchscreen, because that would drive me crazy.
But not only that, it's not only touchscreen. Like, it's surrounded by so many buttons. I can't get behind it. I think we should take back some of the advancements we've made in cars. But I do think that electric engines are better for the environment. So take that as you will. It hits me every now and again that I have like a percentage of dyslexia. And so I wrote down the things that I kind of messed up. One thing I was doing was I was searching the vertical settings for the Instagram videos, what settings to use. And so as I was searching it, I put what vertical, and then I read the top thing when Google comes down with the searches, and I thought it said, what vertical do I need to drunk? And I was like, what the hell? What was that? And it was actually, what vertical do I need to dunk? Which makes a lot more sense.
And what do you need?
I mean, I'm assuming it's all dependent on your height. I'm guessing that everyone needs a different vertical to dunk. Because a basketball net's what, like 10 feet tall?
You'll need to get at least 8. Is the quotation mark, is that inches or feet? I can never remember.
Inches.
You'll have to get at least 8 inches over, depending on how well you palm the ball. So you'll need about 128 inches or 128 feet. Who's to say? Assuming a 92-inch standing reach, you'll need about a 36-inch vertical.
These words mean nothing to me. I also saw the YouTube thumbnail for The Daily Show, and it said, what I thought it said was Harris out, Biden in. And so I was like, oh shit, did it get like, did he Uno reverse card this? Like, is he coming back?
I mean, I guess technically the convention, has no one's nominee right now. I guess he could.
So I had to go back and
Slippery Joe.
It said Harris in, Biden out. So we're all good. Everyone, don't worry. A little bit of a panic there, but yeah. So that's my dyslexic corner for today. All right, one last thing. Final story of the day. So I had to re-download Instagram on my phone because apparently you're not allowed to post a story from the desktop version.
It's so weird what they limit and what they don't, because it changes all the time. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's so random.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, I can do this on the desktop version? That's awesome. And I mean, I remember maybe it's been 6 months since they added the feature to actually post from the desktop.
Well, they had it for a while, and then they just took it away randomly.
Oh, really?
And then they brought it back, I think, like, a year ago or something.
Okay. Anyways, you can't do the reels from your, or not reels, because you can make, if you make a post and it's a video, it automatically becomes a reel.
Yeah.
You can't post to your story.
Yeah.
So I had to re-download it on my phone. And the reason I got rid of it off of my phone is because, I mean, it's just like, I couldn't stop just opening it.
It's not great.
Scrolling through it.
Yeah.
And I found recently as well, like Instagram has definitely become more of just kind of an advertisement.
Yeah.
In itself. Like every maybe third post is an ad, whether it's for a different creator or whatever. I mean, it's just like the content on it has really gone downhill, I think. So I deleted it because I was just spending way too much time. Re-downloaded it and immediately noticed that like my mood is worse. And anytime I swipe and I see the icon, my finger just clicks it.
Yeah.
Like it's
instinctual.
I can't believe how like my brain has literally reverted back to what it was. I think I'm honestly gonna have to like delete it every week.
Yeah.
And then like re-download it for just to post a story.
Fun Instagram strategy for those watching. If you want to get some good ads on Instagram, just every time you see an ad from a company, just go to that profile and just block them, and then you won't get ads from them. And eventually you'll get all the weird stuff. Like a few weeks ago, I got an ad from Home Depot for a big gorilla statue.
I mean, that's a great ad. I wish I got that ad. You know,
another one was for a weight loss system that was literally just poop it all out. Just poop out 25 pounds.
Probably do carry around a lot in there.
So
wait, was it just laxative?
I didn't look.
You didn't look into that?
It sounded painful.
It sounds unhealthy.
That's what the algorithm gave me.
Damn. But no, if I got that gorilla statue ad, I would have a gorilla statue behind me right now. How big was it?
It was pretty big. I mean, it was like $200 some odd.
I mean, that
It's a
literally
decent size.
indicates nothing.
Well, it tells you you're getting a nice one.
What's it made of?
The gorilla.
It's made of
Here,
gorilla.
let me see if I can
Do you
find
just
it.
actually just get a real gorilla?
Listen, who's to say? If you're looking online, it's the Highline Gift Gorilla statue. So it's $270. It's currently out of stock. It's 17 inches by 21 by 14.
All right, what is it? 17 inches tall?
21 inches tall, 17 wide,
21 inches tall.
or 17 deep and 14 wide.
It's a pretty big gorilla.
Pretty big gorilla statue. Not life size,
Well,
but
did you ever get those ads as a kid that have like the little hippopotamus?
oh yeah.
The
I have
house
I
hippo?
bought a shirt based on one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love house hippos.
That ad was so funny because it's basically trying to tell you to like research things before.
Yeah, don't believe everything you see
Yeah.
on TV.
Literally, my sister and I, we watched the first 2 seconds of that commercial and we were like, "Yo, I want a hippo." in
Yeah,
my
you and
house."
every other Canadian child. For those who don't know, look up Concerned Children's Advertising House Hippo. Because in Canada, children's television networks have to like play a certain amount of educational content for advertisements. So they would play this thing, and it's like, the North American house hippo eats Cheetos and lives in your basement. And it was just like this like visual effect of like a really small hippo in a person's house. And then at the end, it pulls out from a TV, and it's like, that looked really real. But we all know it wasn't. But I am a dumb child, and I do not understand these things. I want a hippo.
I mean, every single I think your mind starts like racing while you're watching it, and then you start like talking.
I don't think there's been a single discussion of this commercial that it didn't end in, yeah, no, I know now this is what it was intending to do, but I thought that was real.
Yeah,
So
no, they did
bad job,
definitely-
guys, but also iconic job.
Probably didn't treat those hippos very well. And on that note, I think we'll say adios and see you next time.
'Cause I can't stay. No, I can't stay. Drive away, getting closer to my grave.